can have very good breath control and physical movement, and ultimately a high level athlete that has a moment where they're in the flow or in the zone, as they say, that they feel that everything just moves together and they are taken by something as they're doing their sport, have a Qigong moment within their sports practice, so to speak.
Mm.
Um, but Qigong is the idea of taking time to build the ability to maintain that state. And then ideally, your Qigong training is just building the skill, like going to the gym and lifting weight, so that you can take that into everything else that you do in your day. So the skill that you build up for that half hour or hour of training, you don't leave it in the room. You take that with you so that when you go cook a meal or wash dishes or walk to go to work, you maintain that meditative state as you're moving, as you're doing other things, so that those skills can spread really through everything.
So when you're talking about you can build up this skill and like take it into life, is there a limit to that? Like, can you be in that state like almost endlessly? Is that the idea that you keep on building it up until you're sort of in this permanent state like that?
I think the more you build it, the more you discover that there's depth to it, that current study aren't barely scratching the surface. If you saw some of the earlier research that were done by, what was his name, Richardson, with some Buddhist monk coming to do fMRI research and observing how their brain works. Basically, before the first monk came in, they had this kind of chart of, oh, this is, the better people we saw are reaching this level of activity in the prefrontal cortex and things like that, or some part of the brain. And then they got a monk and it just obliterated completely the preconceived notion that they had. And they're like, okay, we have to start over. Because, I mean, normal people are like toddler compared to these meditative people who have, 10,000 hours or more of meditation and have been
Mm.
doing that for so long. So I don't think that there's a limit of what you can really develop. I mean, everybody has some limit somewhere. We're not magical beings that can dissolve into the universe and keep living. Um, Once our body are done, we're kind of not us anymore. We're
Yeah.
something else maybe, but that unit that makes us us now is not anymore. And so within the limit that each individual have through the continuous practice, we can always refine and improve the quality